Online. Custom rule.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Fight round. Fight.
Oop, super armor, cold and calculated. Player 1 has the soup pumps the brakes on impact. Oh, he had it all planned out. Player 2 comes out on top of that fierce battle. Talk about a show.
Custom rule. Comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
All right, you ready?
Round 1.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. This is a good range to test the opponent's reaction to fireballs. Trying to control their opponent here from a distance. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? The fighters are at a standstill. What's going on through their heads? The fighters take a step back to reassess. Time for a new game plan. The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punish counter. Takes a trip. Player 2 chases them down. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? In a dire situation, this stun KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? The jump in catches them. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Taking stock. Looking for a chance. Brushes that off and keeps going. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Barely blocks the jump in. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the... just goes for it at this range. Oh, no question whether this super art is going to kill or not. There it is. They knew it'd be enough. Player 1 took no time to finish that fight. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet.
comes a new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? The drive impact nets them a sweet punishment. The combo's there. What's going to follow the combo? Decides to go in with the target combo. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. The low kick connects. Taking stock. Goes to the overdrive. Gets the knockdown, and now uses a long-range attack there to zone them perfectly. In a dire situation, they can't afford any risk. Uses the gauge for a soup KO. Player one with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up?
Round two. Fight.
Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Projectile to try and change the situation. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game reads. Player one, nice read. Denies them with a somersault kick. Both fighters planning something? Still scrapping for control of the space. Getting tipsy with the devil inside. Sneaks in above. They were expecting that drive impact. Sonic boom, brushes that off and keeps going. They can't squander this punish counter chance. What'll happen here? Curls them from above. In there. Player one faced the giant and walked away unscathed. What a win! Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Checking their reactions with a fireball? Okay, they trade hits. Jump in, finds the mark. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Denies the jumping attack with a jumping attack of their own. Player two can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Player two has depleted their drive gauge, but they are still within range to win this round. Sneaks in the throw. Player two hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Checks him with the boom. Who's going to start things off? Brushes that off and keeps going. Throws them to negate the block. Good work staying in throw range there. Both fighters. Oh, what's this? Were they baiting them into that? Player one will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. They back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply the pressure. What'll happen here? Gotta be careful not to burnout activates. Player two is dominating this match. The impact doesn't do anything. Some solid anti-air. Finishes with the throw. Player two took no time to finish that fight. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Big, low, reaching heavy. Checks him with the projectile. Parries to cancel the fireball. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match gonna go? How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. They get the wall splat. Now the opponent is defenseless. Their worst fear in the corner taking form. We are near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? KO! Player two hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. The jump in is denied. Did well to get the buff in there. Player two had an impressive round while managing their drive gauge. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. Taking stock. Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach? Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to experiencing burnout. Hits them with a stop and bop. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Ooh, you never know what can happen here.
Come on. It's time.
Is this gonna kill? Are they dead? Oh, they're dead! What a way to close it out! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in for this one. Excellent block! The last round. It's now or never. The low heavyweight brushes that off and keeps going. Uses their drive to maximize their depth. Not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. The drive impact doesn't work. Both sides get it. This can lead to some big damage. Player 1 has a bit of OD spice. Player 2 needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. Perfect move with finesse. They're taking a step back and reads the jump in perfectly. Feeling a real buzz. Bumps while they're blinking. Take that guard away. He's maxed out. Okay, nobody blink. The drive impact doesn't work. Keeps him out. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Oh, now that is a punish. Player 1 with the rip. Ooh, what a smart blow. They think this time to bust this out. Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it. Are you kidding me? Player 2 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire.
Here comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Got it. Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Tries to turn up the pressure with an overdrive projectile. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. What are they thinking here? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. Now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Did that drive impact get punished? Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. That drive impact is blocked. Shoots off a fireball up close. Both sides backing off to form their game plan. Trying to read each other here? Player 2 has completely used all of experiencing burnout. Close them. What's next? So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Both fighters planning something? Sonic boom! KO! Player 1 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Checks him with the projectile. Can't tech the throw. Dashes forward. Closes the gap. Player 1 will need to play it conservative until their drive recovers. A quick breather. Player 1 has a slight life lead. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Checks with a medium. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Flashes it. Uses the gauge for a super arm. The super hits, and this looks like it's gonna kill. Taking no prisoners. Player 1 took no time to finish that fight. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Big counter. The impact gets blocked. Parries the attack, and parrying attack like that is risky, but the reward is the drive gauge building up. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? This is a quick up tap to close it. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Sonic boom. Blocks the impact. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Strings it all together. Big throws. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Player experiencing burnout. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner. Burns out. Crowns him from above. Blocks the low kick. This can lead to some big damage. Ichibuchi breakthrough. This is gonna take a chop. Will they go for fireball at that range? We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? The last round. It's now or never. Flashes it. Knocks them into the corner and a hurt. Burnout activates. Looking to follow up after that target combo. Turning it right up with a super. Player 1 is in burnout state. A very precarious situation. This is where we can expect some major pressure. Oh, here we go. Over in a flash. Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with. Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of. Start fades out the low kick. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Amazing knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. What a finish. Player 2, real.
Round 1. Fight.
Drives and back misses. And whips. They're wide open. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Oh. Were they baiting them into that? Oh, God. This wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player 1 with the first strike, but they can't get complacent. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. That drive impact is blocked. You can block impacts, but you're gonna lose some drive gauge when you do. Player 1 will need to play it conservative until they're experiencing burnout. Knockdown and player 1, how will they utilize this? Oh no, they're stunned. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Ooh, you next. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Machine gun uppercut! Not in range for the throw! Who will set the bait at this range? Doing some quick plant, betting it all on the drive rush! What now? The jump in is denied! Uses their drive gauge! Turns out! Yo! Critical art out! This is gonna kill! No doubt about it! Closes it out!
Final round.
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Nice air slasher! Oh, plot twist! Smart play to stop the opponent there. Sends a clear message with that counter.
Here comes a new challenger.
This is a mirror match, which means it's not just about the win, but about your pride as a player too. This is a must-win fight. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Difficult situation for a throw. There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance. The properties that attacks get from a drive rush make them a great tool for creating chances like that. Player one doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Experiencing burnout. Shows a medium kick. Picks up the win with the counter hit. Looked like they were baiting their opponent into making a mistake. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Hits him with a stopping bomb. Grabs him. Good work staying in throw range there. Springs forward with the drive rush. Player one has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Checks him with the book. Experiencing burnout. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. They're both driveless. Sets up with the jump in. Are we gonna see a comeback here? In with the crosser. Amazing. Oh, yo! Super here. Oh, no question whether this super art is going to kill or not. Puts him on a t-shirt with that finish. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Uses their drive gauge. Who's the clutch? Clutch anti-air. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. It's back with the drive impact on the recovery. This punish counter presents a huge hit. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scales. Let's loose a boom. Presses the forward run. Drops that off. Player 2 is looking at a grim situation with burnout. Gotta do better than that. What are they gonna do? Burns out. Ooh, what a smart throw. Both fighters' drive gauges might be burned out, but the fire still blazing. Low heavy, but no go. Gets the counter hit. Noticeable connects with the throw. I can't believe it. Player one can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. It is over. Player 2 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Tries to make something happen with an overdrive art. Shows a medium kick. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player one has the life lead. They've got a small life lead, but it's not over. Player two. Oh! Player two has used up all of their drive. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Player one chases them down. Sticks the combo. A smart choice to use that attack to do chip damage and get the KO to take the round. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Hits them with a stopping bomb. Player experiencing burnout. They're both driveless. This is gonna get messy. The drive's off the table. What else have they got? Perfect boom. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover, or are they in trouble here? Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Sonic boom springs forward with the drive rush. Closes the distance. Player two Boom. Burnout activates. Ends the meter. Open wraps it up with a decisive combo. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. They are letting it fly from the kick. Hits them with a stopping block. Checks with a medium. Excellent block. Drive rush. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Clutch, anti-air. Holy! There's the drive impact. Both fighters super hard to show up what a PhD and fighters can do for you. Boom! Burns out. There's a burnout. Let's lose the boom. Amazing. A single hit will do it. Perfect. The projectile hits. Fantastic positioning on show during that round. Player one comes away with the win. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Checks him with the boom. Takes the opponent out of the air. This is a chance to dictate the pace. Drive rush. Gets in their face. Okay, so you can use drive rushes just like that to launch attacks from much further away. Goes down to the wire. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Solid throw tag. KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Checks them with a projectile. Player 2 got smothered that round. They'll need to shake it off and show some more adaptation. Hits them with a stopping block. This is a tough situation to be in with no drive for both fighters. How will they manage their drive gauges? Attack, defend, anything can happen in this situation. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. They're backed up into the corner. A quick breather. Checks them with a boom. All in with a flatline zone. Player 1 comes away with the win. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Scores a big punish counter with that opening drive impact shot. Can't tech the throw. Was well in range to score the throw. Decides to go in with the target combo. Player 1 with the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? This is the... Oh! Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't beats it up with a combo into super. Taking stock. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. Throws him. What's next? Knockdown. Checks him with a projectile. Life lead opens up. Reverse spin kick? Intercepts. Slick anti-air finish. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Hits with the overhead. Drive runs to keep it going. Player 1 can build off this lead. Rolls out the Sobot. Shows a medium kick. Oh, what's this? Were they baiting them into that? Player picks a good spot to use the super. Experiencing burnout. We have super arts on deck. There's still a chance to turn this around. Flicks it. Looking for a chance. All in with the rush. Sneaks in the throw. Player 1 gained a hard-fought victory there. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. That drive impact doesn't get through. Blocks the impact, but they're still pushed back. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. They need to hold out. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Fireball from very long range. What's next here? Denying them a breather there with a long-range fireball. The fight continues in the middle of the stage. Surprises of KO! Player 1 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Medium kick hits. Springs forward with the drive rush. Okay, so you can use drive rushes just like that to launch attacks from much further away. But hits them with a stop and pop. Uses their drive to maximize their damage. Rolls out the Sobot. Connects with the throw. Scrapping it out up close. Oh, what's this? Finishes things off with authority with that big punish counter.
Guile wins.
Player 1 shows they are truly the best of the best. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Brushes that off and keeps going. The drive impact whiffs. Are they ready to punish? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Steps in for the throw. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Gets through the opening. Oh! Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Heats it up with a combo into super. Taking stock. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Projectile to try and change the situation. Next hit will end the round. Snipes them out the air. Player 1 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Brushes off the impact. Shows a medium kick. Throws them to negate the block. Player 2 chases them down. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Somersault kick. Springs forward with the drive rush. Hits them with a stop and pop. Risky. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Uses the gauge for a super arm. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Sonic boom. Throws a fireball. Checks him with the boom. Medium kick. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Boom! Doing some quick, willing to risk it for the overdrive. Anti-air in the front. Impact counter! What a sick counter. It's like they knew exactly what was gonna happen. Player 1 comes away with the win. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Ooh. Hits him with a stop and pop. Combo with the target combo. Starts off zoning with fireballs. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Escapes the corner to reset the situation. Neither of them willing to back off here. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. With the throw. The throw misses. KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Sticks the jump in. Good somersault kick. Springs forward with the drive rush. Player 1 has the light lead. Can't hit them with a stop and pop. Player 2 ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Going in. Sonic boom. Time to reassess the situation. Somersault kick. Both fighters clap. A gutsy fireball gives them the round. Player 1 gained a hard-fought victory there. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Sees it coming and blocks it out. Shoots off a projectile from downtown to check their approach. Trying to control their opponent here from a distance. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. What's the play here? Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. They need to hold out. Player 1 chases them down. Got their eye on the air. Recovers from burnout. Goes to the overdrive. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. What's their game? KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. That drive impact is blocked. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Sticks the combo. Good somersault kick. Drive rush to keep it going. Both fighters planning something? Risky up-close scrap still going. Drive gauge gap here. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Experiencing burnout. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Player 1 will look perfect use of the corner is rewarded with the win this round. Player 1 is the last fighter standing. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Medium kick. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Fires off in overdrive. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match gonna go? How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weaker. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? Both players with no drive in the tank. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Neither gets some. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Can't tech the throw. Shows a medium kick. Fires off in overdrive. Sonic boom. Drive rush to keep it going. Both fighters. Player bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. We have soup. That was a well-placed projectile. Player 1 is the last fighter standing. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? They trade hits, and now there's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. That should teach them you can't just throw out moves. The move whips, and they get nailed with a punish counter. That's how you capitalize on an opponent's mistake. Get the punish counter by waiting for the opponent to whiff an attack and then strike without hesitation. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Drive feed opens up. All right, what's coming up next? They couldn't shake the projectile. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They've piled up the knowledge. Now hold your breath. Punishes that ill-timed attack with a drive impact. Very bad. Heats it up with a combo into super. Perfect drive rush to keep it going. Goes for the super arc. That's not gonna hit. Gets carried to the corner. Chases them into the corner and will now look to do some damage. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. You've got to be mindful of reach and drops them hard. Oh no, they're stunned. In there. Player 1 gained a hard-fought victory there. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done here. Burns the drive gauge. Misfire with the drive impact. What's the play here? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Throws them. What's next? Takes a trip. Neither of them willing to back off here. In a dire situation, they can't spring forward with the drive rush. Oh god, yes! Drive impact for the win. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Sonic boom! Throws out a projectile. Shows a medium kick. Checks him hits him with a stopping block. Digs in deep to get that drive in. That's how you force your opponent to do what you want so you can get a punish. Our fighters are at a standstill. What's the play here? Experiencing burnout. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. They back the opponent into the corner. A super art? Perfect KO. They were in full control there. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? The last round hits them with a stopping block. Jump. Springs forward with the driver. Bust out the early super for some sweet, sweet damage. Player 1 is on the brink of disaster. Excellent block. Excellent block to shut out the impact. Player turning it right up with the super. All in with a rush. Oh, here we go. Both fighters' drive gauges might be burned out, but the fire's still blazing. Both absolutely refusing to give up ground. Let's loose a boom. Will they go all in without drive? Ugh, Taylor uses their drive gauge. Blocks the low kick. The shot pays off! Player 1 has got to be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute...
Fighting ground. Special match. Here comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Gets a chance with that jump in. Backs them into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Forward throw to continue the pressure. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Taking stock. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Life lead opens up. Sonic boom! From up, oh, watch your head. Player 1 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Shows the medium kick? Player 1 kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. Holds out with the block. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Experiencing burnout. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Smart play with the throw. Hits him with a stop and bop. Good somersault kick. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Yo, we're dealing with a real gambler here. Low on life and is still willing to risk it all on the critical edge to deal the cash money damage they need. Get your plates ready. Damage is on the menu. Closing moments of the match. Gotta do better than that. Jump! What are you jumping in for? This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Ooh, what a smart blow. The last round. It's now or never. Tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. Handle with care. You can't drop drive impacts.
Nothing stops this train. Player 1 can't burn the gauge on the super.
Oh, here we go.
Leads on the flash kick to get them out of a jam.
Player 2
Needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity.
what are they? The drive impact doesn't work.
Drive impact misses.
Player 2
Maybe what are you jumping in for? Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with.
they're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
Anti-air in the clutch.
Smart play with the throw. Player 2 has the life advantage. Time to sit on the lead. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Was well in range to score the throw. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Takes a trip. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Gets Player 1 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Nails the anti-air. Converts the opening impact into a punish counter.
Oh, looking to ramp up the voltage here.
Player 1 will look to apply pressure. Brushes that off and keeps going. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with the meter advantage. Breaks the block with a throw. Knockdown and... How can they... Nice read! Denies them with a somersault kick. Hold your breath. That was a well-placed projectile. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here?
Shrugs that off.
Excellent block. Uses the impact to shave off some of their drive moves. This is gonna hurt. Player 2 is barely hanging on to their last bit of drive. What now? There's a burnout. Crowns them from above. No heavy. Player 2 is looking at a grim situation with burnout. Nowhere to run. This is the low kick hit. Burns out. A real test of nerves here. This adds a bit of OD spice there. They are not getting close to each other.
It is over.
I've seen a lot of fights in my day.
arcade, online, arcade, online, special match. Online, special arcade, online, special, online, special, online, special arcade, online, 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 online, online. Online, 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 on arcade, online, online.